What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my tutorial series on creating a form with PHP. And in the last episode, we went ahead and created this HTML for our users to put some data into and push this button and sign up. And when we push this button, it of course does absolutely nothing, and that is exactly how we programmed it to be. So, what we want to do in this episode is focus on taking whatever data the user puts into these, validating it, and then sending it into this MySQL table, so that way the user can create their accounts. And then in the next episode, we're probably gonna work on signing the bin. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into our code and click on this table, the line with our table, and just go ahead and click this little arrow so it will go away, because we don't want to see that code, because we're not even going to be working with it at all today, except for maybe once or something, but I don't know. So yeah, go ahead and put some space in between the PHP opening tag and the include footer, because we want that always to be the last thing that we do on our website. So inside of this question PHP, inside of this block, what we want to do is we want to test to see if the button is pushed. That's the first thing we need to do. So we're going to say if is set, and then $_ post. Oh, I accidentally got rid of that parenthesis. $_ oh my gosh, come on. $_ post. And inside of here, we want to see if the post register value was pushed, because the button was called register, that was its name. So if they push the button, we want to create some variables. So we just want to do create $. So there we go. So we want to create 4 variables: one for the username, one for the email, one for the password, and one for password 2. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into that. So $username equals $_ post username, or R_ username, because it is the register variable, not password, username. Okay, so we want to make sure that they actually push the button, and if they do, we want to create a variable for a username. And now I'm just going to duplicate this line 3 times, so DDD, and then we are going to just shift click here, and or not shift click, double click, and then control click, and drag, and we're going to make email. So, and then we're going to make password. So I'm just gonna do this one, and then this one, and then this one, and I'm just going to do the word password. Password. And now I'm going to get rid of all these multi-cursors. I'm just going to do the number 2, and that will get all of the variables from these text boxes, and it'll just throw them into variables. So let's just make sure this works by saving our page, refreshing. Yes, do that, I don't care. And then probably it's better to use that. And then we just click this submit button, and we get no errors, so that means it worked perfectly. So now what we need to do is we need to start validating. So I'm just going to create that comment and validate user data. And the first thing we're going to do is we want to check to see if they're actually entering in a valid email or not. And to do that, we just say if, and what we want to check for is that the email does not, okay, how do I put this? This is weird. We want to make sure that the email has an @ has a dot, and does not have a space. And to do that, we just want to say if email, or if strpos, so string pos, and then the haystack and the needle. Now the first parameter is haystack, and the haystack is going to be $email, not that, email, or is that what it called it? Yeah, no, yeah. So $email, and then the next one, the needle, is going to be the character we want to check for. So we just want to put inside of here 0, not 0, at. What am I thinking? Okay, and now this is kind of weird. We want to make sure that it does not, actually, how do I explain this? We want to make sure that it does, if we're checking to see if it does not contain these characters. And so we're going to put a not in front of this, or an exclamation point, which is not in programming. So we want to make sure it does not if it does not contain this character, and it does not contain a dot, which we're about to do, and it does contain a space, we want to kill the page. So if there's not an @ sign, or, and to do an or, remember it's the pipe, which is above enter and under delete, or we're going to retype that, or not string post email, comma, dot, or, yeah, so or, Control V, and inside of here we're just going to put a space, and I'm going to delete this exclamation point right here. So, perfect. If there's not an @ sign, if there's not a dot, and if there is a space, we want to kill the page. So we just want to die, and inside of die, we're just going to put P, oh, forgot the quotes, so P, and then invalid email, and then /P, and now this doesn't actually validate their email, of course, it just makes sure that it contains these characters or doesn't contain them. So yeah, so we're just going to do that. And now that's going to validate our email. So if we go over to here and we want to type in an email, so let's try poop nugget. So if we type in poop nugget and just push, oh, I didn't refresh the page, that's going to be problematic if we don't refresh the page first. So boom, we'll just put in here poop nugget, I guess. Poop, actually, yeah, that works, because there's a space in this email, so it shouldn't work. Submit. Oh, it did work that time. I don't know why. Shouldn't have worked. Hold on. Let me try to actually do what would be a valid email. Submit. Oh, I didn't save this. This is awkward. Refresh again. Yes. Confirm the resubmission of that form. Hold on. Boom. Okay. Now we'll try A, B, C. I want to see if this works. Submit. Boom. Invalid email. Now let's try a valid email. A@b.c. It should do nothing. Boom, it does nothing. That means it works perfectly. So now we need to get into making sure the password is valid. And to do that, we're just going to say if $password does not equal exclamation point equals password 2. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Password 2. Oh my gosh, password 2. Okay. And if this condition is if password 1 doesn't equal password 2, we're gonna die. And we're gonna put come on, I keep forgetting these. P/P. And then inside, oh my gosh, there we go. Okay, so in here we're just gonna put invalid. No, passwords don't match. Okay, so we're just going to make sure that the passwords don't match like that. And I probably misspell everything, but 0 fox given. Am I right, guys? Up top. Okay, so now, after that stupid stuff, we're going to make sure that the email or the account isn't already taken. And to do this, we're going to be needing to write some MySQL queries. Yay! So, the first query we're going to write is, well, we're not even going to bother to write an entire query out because we're not going to need to echo out or modify it anything. So we're just going to say $email underscore, no, we'll do username first. Username underscore exists is going to be equal to MySQL underscore query. I don't know what that master and slave query is about. Or die, and inside of the MySQL query parameter, we're just going to put in, let me zoom out some more, select asterisk from, what is it, inside of here, instead of our graves, users, where, ID, oh, not ID, username, oh my gosh, stupid insert, where username is equal to $username, and now actually I'm not going to be doing an equal to, I'm going to use like, because we don't want just one capital letter off or something, because then it would be really easy to foil these, so yeah. And then of course surround your variable in single quotes, because if you don't, it's going to freak out. And I'm just going to duplicate this, and now I'm going to change this to email underscore exists, and then I'm going to MySQL query select asterisk from users where change this username to email. That's critical that we do that, email. And then right here, like $email. There we go. And now that should work. Now we just need to make sure, we need to actually test this. So we're gonna write if, and inside here we want to say MySQL underscore num underscore rows. So then we're gonna do the first parameter it always takes is our variable. So our variable is $username exists, and we're gonna make sure that if whatever integer is returned is greater than 0, or we're just gonna copy this again. Oh no, oops. And then we're gonna copy this and paste that. We're gonna go after the or sign and just paste it again. And then we're going to do, we're gonna change this to email exists. Boom. Okay, and if either of these conditions is true, we want to kill the page. So die. And inside here, we just want to do p/p, and we want to say account or email taken. Okay, there we go. And now we just want to see if this, actually we'll just see if this works later. Okay, so first thing we want to do, after we've done all this, that means all of these conditions have not been met, and the user has entered all of their valid data. So if the data is all valid, we want to actually take whatever they put in there, and we want to put it into the database. So we're just going to say SQL, $SQL equals insert into, and then our table name, which is users. Insert into users. Give the 2 columns we want, or the 3 columns. Username, comma, email, not email exists, email, and then password. Boom, password. Okay. So then we want to give it the values, not password 2. Oh my gosh, I swear. We could put password 2, but there's no reason to. Values. And then we want, inside of here, our first value is going to be just $username, comma, $email. No, not email exists, I swear. Email, comma, $. Oh, forgot these. $password. Not 2. Oh my gosh, it's just giving me all the wrong values on purpose. Okay, so we're going to check if that happens, and now we just want to query. MySQL underscore query. Oh wait, query. Oh, and I just realized I forgot to do something right here. These two take in. These two take in a connection variable. I forgot to do that, so I'm just gonna control click connection, comma. Oh, I forgot the $sign too. I'm bad at this. $sign connection. There we go. And of course, we get the connection variable from this. Wish I would have remembered that at first. So yeah, SQL. And now we just want to MySQL underscore query. And the query we want to run is $sign connection, comma, $sign SQL. And that should take any data that they put into this box. It should validate all of it. And then it should just throw it into this query, and the query should run. And now let's just go ahead and echo $sign SQL. And boom. Now if we just save, and I'm going to refresh this so that way we can put in some fresh data. My username is going to be the Fox Army. My email is going to be a@b.c. My password is going to be chicken Cooper. I'm just going to copy that. Oh, I forgot. This should be a password field, not a text field. So I need to fix that. So submit. And as you can see, we get this query, insert into user's username, email, password, variables, or values, the Fox Army ep.c chicken pooper. Let's see if that worked. It should have worked. Well, actually, it shouldn't, but we're going to see why in just a second. Give it a second. There we go. And nope, it didn't work. So the reason why it doesn't work is because we need to run a certain query. You may or may not have to do this depending on whether it worked or not. And it's just really a stupid query, and I'll show you what it is. So if we just copy this right here, and we put it in here, come on, copy that, copy, and we just paste it straight into this query, it's not going to run, and you'll see why. So if we go, and we look down here, insert MySQL field age doesn't have a default value. And now that is because our variable for age, or a value for age, doesn't have a default value. And now that doesn't sound like a big deal, and it really isn't, because we're just about to run this a certain query. But we could put it in a default value for age, which would be a good thing to do. And put it as 0 or something. But instead, we're just gonna make it where, what if we added, some new values to the database and our query didn't have that? Well, we're going to set global SQL, I think it's SQL underscore mode. Is that what it is? Hold on, let me look at it real quick. I don't remember what it was exactly. Okay, so I had it written down, and I actually had to go back and look because I'm a scrub. But it is set global and then SQL underscore mode equals, and then just these. And now that's it. You haven't learned anything about this query, but that's because I'm not going to teach you anything about this query. Really, all you really need to know is you can either put default values, or you can put a or you can actually run this, or change the strictness of MySQL, and that's pretty much what you're gonna have to do in order to get this to work. So stupid ass Stack Overflow. I did not use Stack Overflow. Just saying, they did not have what I needed. But yeah, so if we just now if we try this out, so username is the Fox Army, email is ep.c, and then password is, I don't know, what was it, chicken pooper? Yeah, chicken pooper. Copy, paste, and now if we just push submit, it should, let's see if it worked. So we'll go back into browse, and boom, did it work, did it work, did it work? Hold on, where is it? I want to sort this by, show me the last ones. Let me see, let me go all the way down to the bottom. I want to see everything. 500 is a little bit much, but whatever. Yeah, the Fox Army, there we go. Boom, it worked, boy! So yeah, if you guys want to try that out yourself, go ahead and do it. It's awesome. And yeah, this is the query that we end up getting, but that's how you can do all that. I'm just going to add one more thing at the end. We're just going to say, echo, and then p, and then slash p, and then account created. Boom. Okay, so that is all we have to do, except for there's one more thing I wanted to change inside this table, and that was that I wanted to make these fields password fields, not text fields. So if we go into here, type equals text, and then I'm going to change that to password. Boom. Okay. Same thing for these. Type equals text. Okay. And then password. Not brackets, I swear. Okay, so that's going to do it for this episode. If you absolutely hated the tutorial series, slap a dislike on it. Tell me exactly what I'm doing wrong in the comment section below. If you've absolutely loved it, slap a like on it. Give me a comment, like the video, and then I already said that. Follow me on Twitter in the link in the description. Subscribe for more dang content. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye!